Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel Canada Immigration. We hope you're doing great. Well, in this episode, we'll be talking about everything on Alberta Province Nominee Program 2023. So, to get all the information, pay attention and watch the video through to the end. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for upcoming episodes. So, without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Alberta, situated in Western Canada, is recognized as one of the rapidly developing provinces in Canada. It houses two of the major cities of the country, Calgary and Edmonton, and is abundant with stunning landscapes, such as towering mountains, glacial lakes, vast boreal forests, rich plains, and arid badlands. Alberta is famous for being Canada's energy province, owing to its significant natural resource reserves, which include oil, natural gas, coal, minerals, and the well-known Alberta oil sands. The provincial government of Alberta and the federal government of Canada jointly administer the Alberta Immigrant Nominee Program, AINP, an economic immigration scheme. The AINP is designed to help immigrants who want to live permanently in Alberta. The AINP is intended to close employment gaps and satisfy Alberta's growing need for skilled people. Now, apply to be nominated to work and live in Alberta. The Alberta Immigration Nominee Program seeks to address the skilled labor shortage. The Fast Entry and Alberta Opportunity Stream systems both let immigrants apply for the AINP. Also, through several economic immigration schemes, Alberta welcomes business people, self-employed International Graduate Entrepreneur Immigration Stream, to the Self-Employed Farmer Stream. An organized route to obtaining a Canadian permanent residence visa for international employees in Alberta is the Opportunity Stream. To be eligible for this program, foreign employees must have a legitimate job offer from a firm in Alberta. Candidates for Express Entry who get the NOI from Alberta are eligible for the Express Entry stream the province can choose. Individuals who are already in the Fast Entry pool thanks to the stream. Despite the stream's alignment with Express Entry, only Alberta PNP applicants will be eligible for this invitation, and they will gain 600 extra CRS points. They receive a notice of interest in the following pool draw. International students who have completed their studies at post-secondary schools in Alberta are eligible for the International Graduate Entrepreneur Immigration Stream, or IGIS. By creating a business or buying an existing one, STEAM gives these students a means to settle permanently in the province. For farmers that have extensive expertise and the capacity to run a farm in Alberta, there is a Self-Employed Farmer Stream by PNP nomination. Independent farmers can get a permanent residency visa and settle down in Alberta. Now, let us learn some quick facts about Alberta PNP visa. Criminal and security screenings. Now, let's talk about the eligibility criteria. The Alberta Immigrant Nominee Program, AINP, is a program that allows the Alberta government to nominate eligible candidates for permanent residency in Canada. The eligibility criteria for the AINP are as follows. Occupation. You must have a valid job offer from an Alberta employer in a designated occupation. The occupation must be in line with the National Occupational Classification Skill Level 0, A, B, C, or D. Work experience. You must have a minimum of 12 months of full-time work experience in your nominated occupation. The work experience must be in the last 18 months before submitting your application. Language proficiency. You must meet the minimum language proficiency requirements of the Canadian Language Benchmark, or Niveau de Compétence Linguistique Canadiens, based on your occupation. Education. You must have completed at least a high school education or equivalent. However, some occupations require post-secondary education or certification. Legal status. You must have legal status in your country of residence if you are not currently residing in Canada. Ability to settle. You must demonstrate that you have the intention and ability to settle in Alberta, and show evidence of ties to the province such as work experience, education, family, or friends in Alberta. Financial stability. You must provide evidence that you have sufficient funds to support yourself and your family members while settling in Alberta. It is important to note that meeting the minimum eligibility criteria does not guarantee selection for the AINP. The AINP has limited quotas and a competitive selection process based on factors such as work experience, education, language proficiency, and the labor market demand for the nominated occupation. Now, check eligibility for AINP. Candidates who have an active Express Entry profile may apply for the Alberta Express Entry stream, under the Federal Skilled Worker Express Entry program, which includes the Alberta PNP. Using the stream, the province can choose a select group of suitable applicants from the Federal Express Entry pool. The Alberta government notifies the applicants chosen for the Alberta PNP from the Express Entry pool. Before submitting their application to the province, candidates must first obtain notification of interest through their Federal Expedited Entry portal. Candidates for the Alberta PNP are chosen from the Express Entry pool based on the need for a certain NOC, National Occupation Code, or Occupation in Demand list. Now moving on, what is International Skilled Worker Expression of Interest, EOI? The International Skilled Worker Expression of Interest, EOI, is a system used by the Saskatchewan Immigrant Nominee Program, SINP, to manage the selection of skilled foreign workers for permanent residency in Saskatchewan, Canada. Under the SINP International Skilled Worker category, candidates are required to submit an EOI profile, which includes information about their education, work experience, language proficiency, and other factors that determine their eligibility for the program. Candidates are awarded points based on their profile information, and the highest scoring candidates are invited to apply for provincial nomination. The EOI system is designed to be transparent and objective, allowing the SINP to select the most qualified and skilled candidates for nomination. The EOI system replaces the previous first-come, first-served application process and ensures a more fair and effective selection process. To submit an EOI, candidates must create an online profile through the SINP website and provide accurate and detailed information about their skills and qualifications. Candidates are ranked based on a points system that considers factors such as education, work experience, language proficiency, age, and adaptability. The highest scoring candidates are then invited to apply for provincial nomination through the SINP. Now, what are the steps to apply for Alberta Express Entry stream? Here are the steps to apply for the Alberta Express Entry stream. Check your eligibility. First, you need to make sure that you meet the eligibility requirements for the Alberta Express Entry stream. This includes meeting the federal eligibility requirements for one of the 3 federal immigration programs. You need to submit an EOI to the Alberta Immigrant Nominee Program and express your interest in being nominated by the province for permanent residency. The EOI will be scored based on factors such as work experience, education, language proficiency, and adaptability. Number 3, receive a notification of interest, NOI. If your EOI score is high enough, you may receive a notification of interest from the AINP. The NOI is not an invitation to apply, but indicates that you have been identified as a potential candidate for the Alberta Express Entry stream. Number 4, apply for provincial nomination. If you receive an NOI, you can then apply for provincial nomination through the AINP. You will need to provide documentation to support your application, including proof of language proficiency, education, work experience, and other requirements. Number 5, apply for permanent residency. If you are nominated by Alberta, you will receive a nomination certificate, which you can use to apply for permanent residency with the federal government. You will need to pass a medical exam and security screening as part of the application process. Overall, applying for the Alberta Express Entry stream involves creating an Express Entry profile, submitting an EOI to the AINP, and applying for provincial nomination if you receive an NOI. The process is competitive, and meeting the minimum eligibility requirements does not guarantee selection for nomination. It is important to ensure that you meet all the requirements and have a strong application before applying. That is all for today, in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later, in the next episode. Till then, take care.